Did you know that Jesus gave us 5 specific warnings about someone like Paul who would come after him? These warnings are so specific that once you see them, you can't unsee them. Warning number 1. In Matthew 7:15, Jesus warned, "Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves." Well, the Greek text actually specifies that these ravenous wolves would come from the tribe of Benjamin, a tribe known in Jewish history for its violence. Paul, ironically, identifies himself as being from the tribe of Benjamin in Romans 11:1, the ravenous wolves. Warning number 2, in Matthew 5:19, Jesus said, "Whoever breaks the commandments and teaches others to do the same will be called least in the kingdom of heaven." Well, Paul's name in Latin literally means the least. He even calls himself the least of the apostles. And in Acts 21:21, Paul is directly accused by James of teaching apostasy, teaching the Jews to forsake the law of Moses, exactly what Jesus warned about. Warning number 3, in Matthew 24:26, Jesus said, if they say to you, "Look, he's in the wilderness," do not believe them. Now, where does Paul claim that his first encounter with Jesus happened? In the wilderness, on the road to Damascus. Jesus literally said, "Don't believe anyone who claims that they saw me in the wilderness." And Paul's entire apostleship is based on a wilderness encounter. Warning number 4. In the same verse, Jesus warns, "Or if they say to you, 'Look, he's in the inner rooms,' do not believe them." Paul claims that he saw Jesus when he fell into a trance in the inner room of a temple, and later describes being caught up in the third heaven while imprisoned in another room in a jail. So Jesus warned us not to believe people who claim to see him in private visions, or in rooms or in deserts. Paul claimed all of these things. And warning number 5, in Revelation 2 verse 2, Jesus congratulates the church at Ephesus, who have tested a false apostle and have found him to be a liar. Now, who claimed to be an apostle and was rejected by the church at Ephesus? Well, Paul admits in 2 Timothy 1:15, "All those in Asia have turned away from me." Asia includes the church at Ephesus, the very church Jesus congratulated for rejecting a false apostle. So who are these warnings about? I don't think it could be more obvious. This is why the Nazarenes, the original followers of Jesus, led by his brother James, universally rejected Paul as a false apostle who corrupted the teachings of Jesus. You can comment JWP23 below for my full breakdown on Paul.